Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nessa Jane and today we are going to be going over the BH Cosmetics Royal Affair bundle. So during all of the holiday craziness, BH Cosmetics hosted a very big sale at the end of the year after Christmas, I want to say, and they had all of these bundles and sets on sale. So I want to say I got this bundled, I think for like $25 altogether. And I mean, quite a bit of product comes within this bundle. You get eyeshadow palette that has 20 shades. You get a 10-piece brush set. You get 5 liquid lipsticks, 3 glitters, and a highlighting palette for like $25. That's so cheap. So I wanted to go ahead and give this bundle a very good go and a big test on all of these products. The only product that you will not be seeing me test out today are the glitters. So the reason why I didn't test out the glitters is I just did not want to get a mess all over me. But you do get some very, very beautiful shades. You get this very rustic like orange shade, a true gold shade here, and then you also get like this black gold glitter as well. So I did not test those out. I will probably later down the line. I really wanted to give a good fair chance to the eyeshadow palette. But all of these products are still available on BH Cosmetics. I will link all of the information down below if you are interested in getting your hands on all of these. I don't think it comes in a bundle anymore. You can purchase everything individually. So let's say if you didn't want to get the glitter or the eyeshadow palette or the brushes or whatnot, you can kind of pick and choose what you would like. But I wanted to give all of these products a very good go today and test them out and see what my first impressions were. So if you end up liking this video, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, and also don't forget to hit the bell to get notified of all my future videos. And if you're ever interested in figuring out more about me, you can find me on my website at nessajanestyles.com, and you can also find me on Instagram at nessajane_styles. So after that very long intro, apologize for that, I had a lot to go through. Let's hop on into this tutorial testing out all of the Royal Affair collection from BH Cosmetics. Alright you guys, we are going to get started in on this tutorial. So I wanted to give the brushes a very fair shot, so I'm going to be doing my full face within this tutorial. So first off, I'm going to start off with the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This is just one of my favorites. And for this guy, I'm just going to apply him using my fingers. Right, then next we're going to jump in using the Tarte Clay Foundation, and to blend that out I'm going to be using the Royal Affair brush number 3, which is their flat top buffer brush. I thought this would be a good foundation brush. It's pretty stiff, so we're gonna see how it works. And I wanted to use a foundation that that's better with a brush, which I honestly think stick foundations are a lot better. And yes, I go ham wild with stick foundations, like, right, and then I'm gonna jump into that brush here and we are going to buff this guy into the skin. You guys, I am really impressed with this brush. Like, it did an excellent job at applying the foundation on my face. Like, it looks really, really good. Okay, next I'm gonna go into concealer, and I'm just using some Tarte Shape Tape here. We're going to apply that. And to blend the Shape Tape out, I am going to just use a beauty blender. And then since I applied that with the foundation with the brush, I like to just bounce the beauty blender around my face just in case there are any little streaks that did form. And plus I think this helps press the foundation into the skin as well. So I like taking this extra little step. Alright, moving on to powder. I'm going to take the Royal Affair brush number 1, which is just a powder brush, and I'm going to take the Kat Von D translucent powder that I have, and we are going to just powder this all around the face, mainly focusing on the under eye. Okay, now that we have our base set, we are going to go ahead and move on to bronzer. I'm going to be using the Royal Affair brush number 2, which is their contour brush, and I'm going to be applying some Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. Alright, now that we have bronzer applied, we are moving right into blush, and they do have this angled blush brush, which is number 4, and we are going to be taking this Tarte shade here called Feisty. Just a very pretty neutral blush. Alright, now we're going to jump into highlighter, and within this set, in the Royal Affair set, it comes with a little highlighting set. So these bags that everything kind of comes in besides the brushes are those that like change color. So I just think it's fun to just play with these bags in general. And so this is what the highlighters look like. You do get, this one is more like of an orange shade there. You have white, kind of a yellow champagne, and then a couple pinky tones here, and like a deeper brown shade there. And then it does come with a mirror, which is awesome. So we're going to go into 2 shades actually. We're going to go into Ethereal and Glow right here. We're going to combine those 2 shades together. Ooh! Look at how pretty that looks. So I'm actually really impressed with this highlighting palette. Like, the glow on it is very, very strong, but it doesn't pick up on texture as well. Like, it's not a very chunky formula to where it picks up a lot of texture when you place it on the skin. So it actually looks really, really nice. I am a huge fan of that. That's really pretty. Alright, next we are moving on to the eyes since we have the face completed. I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with the Urban Decay Original All Nighter. Oh, eyeshadow primer potion, sorry. Alright, now with the eyes primed and set, we are jumping into the Royal Affair eyeshadow palette. Now this eyeshadow palette comes with 20 different colors, and this is what the inside of the palette looks like. You have a ton of mattes in here. I feel like there are more mattes than there are shimmers. That whole middle row is all shimmers. And then the rest are more very cool toned matte shades for sure. And then you definitely have some of your pops of colors. So I do think the color selection in this palette is extremely interesting, but I'm really intrigued by it because I don't have anything in here that is in my collection. So I'm really excited to give this palette a go because yeah, it looks beautiful. Alright, so the first brush that I'm going to use is their tapered crease brush, and that's number 6 here. And I am going to jump into this shade here called Emperor, which is this really pretty orange brown shade. And we're going to use this brush and apply it in the crease and kind of move it upwards. Alright, you guys, that matte applied beautifully and blended out great. This brush worked really, really well. The one downside about it, so like they have this brush and then they have a lot larger brush. Well, the larger brush does not look very comfortable to do your crease in because it's so flexible. Like, I'm going to go use this brush to like clean up edges at the end, but I wouldn't necessarily use this brush as a crease brush. So, but this one did get the job done and I think it looks great. So now moving into the next brush, which is number 7, and this is a detail crease brush, we are jumping in to the very army green shade right here called Monarch. And we are going to just focus this right in the crease and try not to move it upwards. Okay, you guys, sorry, I had to go pop on my hoodie because I was getting kind of chilly in my makeup room. So yeah, we're just gonna keep on moving right along. So the next shade that we're gonna jump into is the super dark army green shade, I want to say, called Enchanted. It's just a very, very dark green shade. Almost as, no, it's darker than what my sweatshirt color is. And we are actually just going to be using that same detailed crease brush to apply this shade. Alright, and now that we have the outer corner shade applied, we are going to jump into this beautiful gold shade called Imperial right here. And to apply that, I am using this shader brush here, and I'm actually going to spray this brush to apply it. Well, actually no. I'm going to wait to spray. I want to see how well this shadow does without being sprayed. Let's give her a good go. So apply that to the inner third and match it up. That is really not bad. I am impressed. So I'm just going to take that detailed brush a little bit and just kind of clean up the edges ever so slightly. This brush is a little bit looser than I would like it to, so we don't want to really mess up that gold shade that we just applied. Okay, and then to clean up the upper lid, I'm going to jump into this transition shade here called Express, and I'm going to be just buffing that in between my brow bone and where I place that other crease color. And I'm using that number 5 brush, which is that very large fluffy brush, and just ever so lightly apply that just to kind of smooth out any harsh lines that might be up there. Alright, now moving on to lower lash line, we are going to be taking this brush number 9 out of that set, which it kind of reminds me of my favorite Morphe brush, so we'll see how this guy works. But we're going to take that orange rusty shade here, orange yellow rusty shade, and we're going to apply that to the lower lash line and smoke it out. Okay, so the next step is I'm going to jump into this shade Monarch again, and I'm going to apply that to the outer edge, and using the number 10 brush, which is an angled brush. Okay, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and do liner and lashes and brows off camera, and I will be right back. Alright everyone, I have my eyeliner and my lashes and my brows all completed, and now we are moving on to lips. And so in this bag, the set came with a total of 5 different liquid lipsticks. And now these, I'm really happy of the color selection. So they really chose a lot of like nudes to a very deep red shade. So here are what the shades all look like. This is their liquid linens. I've never tried this formula out, so I'm really intrigued to see how it goes. And I'm actually going to swatch these on the back of my hand for you guys, just so you guys can kind of see what they look like. So here are the 5 different liquid linen shades, and like I said, I'm really happy with the color selection that they included in here. Now to go with this look, I'm kind of tempted. That middle brown shade might be a little bit too dark, but I'm kind of thinking this shade here, that second in, a big part of me wants to try out that red shade Maria though, so I'm just kind of torn on what shade I would like to do. Okay, so I think I've decided. I think I'm going to go in with the shade Vanina, which is that second nude shade that I had on the back of my hand. Okay, you guys, so this is what Vanina looks like. I do love the applicator on it. I feel like it takes a hot minute for it to fully dry down to the actual color that it is. But it does dry down matte, and I do think that they look beautiful on the lips as well. So I'm excited to give the rest of these shades a good fair chance as well, because so far they're super comfortable on the lips and they don't feel like they're going to be crazy drying. So I am very excited to give these guys a try. Alright everyone, so that concludes today's video on the Royal Affair bundle from BH Cosmetics. I was very, very impressed. Honestly, I think BH Cosmetics has definitely stepped up their game. I've had a few of their palettes in the past and they weren't performing well enough for me, but now, I mean, I have the Glam Reflection palettes, the Zodiac palettes, and dang, those are good. They are so stunning, and this one as well just really, really blew me away on the pigmentation of the eyeshadows. The brushes worked out really, really well. I love those. And then the liquid lipstick is good as well. So overall, within this bundle, I was really impressed. Oh, and same with the highlighting palette. Very impressed, just overall across the board. So I can't wait to play with these a little bit more, dig in a little bit deeper. But I did really enjoy filming this with you guys and doing this first impressions on this bundle. Again, it is a very, very affordable bundle. So if you are interested in purchasing it, I will link all of the information down below. But before you leave here, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that bell to get notified for all of my future videos. And I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye!